Eastern Conference Finals are here, and they begin on Tuesday night, May the 19th. And I've got free opinions on the side, total, player props, deep dive into Game 1 and the entire series as well. Cavaliers, Knicks, coming up free for you right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And a quick reminder, if you're liking these free play videos, all I ask is a thumbs up like. Hey, and click that hype button if you're on your mobile device as well. That's always appreciated. Comment below. I read the comments. I reply back. And make sure you subscribe and you click the bell as well. We're so close to 250,000 subscribers. Make sure you're one of them here on Wager Talk TV. And when you click that bell, you'll get an instant alert also when my Game 2 video for tomorrow night, Wednesday, is ready for the Spurs and Thunder here on the channel. And oh, one other note, $5 Tuesday. Go get all my best bets for just $5 each tonight because it's $5 Tuesday at WagerTalk.com. There you go. On the screen, it's official. $5 Tuesday best bets. All right, let's look at Game 1 for you. Get to some more promos after that. Game 1, Cavaliers, Knicks, 8 o'clock Eastern, ESPN Tuesday night in New York. Tickets going for about a minimum of $500 a seat. It's going to be an expensive series. And hey, I don't want to say it, but the NBA probably got the matchup they wanted. I don't think they wanted Detroit. Yeah, Cade Cunningham's a rising star, but they want Donovan Mitchell. They want the beard, James Harden, and we should have known better. I thought Detroit was in not a good spot, but I thought they were the better team, and they would win Game 7. You know, it's funny. Everyone loved Cleveland in Game 6. I faded them. We had a strong best bet on the Pistons. But then everyone all of a sudden liked the Pistons in Game 7 on Sunday night. And that was a little bit of a ding-ding red flag for me, and it turned out to be such as Cleveland won in a blowout win. You know, and the Cavs, the home team, was 11-0 in all Cavalier playoff games until the last 3, and now the road team has won 3 straight. Cleveland's still a better team at home than on the road this year. And another angle that really works against them in this series is back-to-back Game 7s. In fact, this has happened 5 times over the last 25 years this century. And the team that has had to go back-to-back Game 7s has gone just 1-4 in the conference finals, or in the next round, rather. I think they were mostly conference finals. But once again, going back-to-back Game 7s is not a positive, especially considering how rested the New York Knicks are. And boy, is this eerie to the Game 1 situation a week and a half ago in which the Knicks caught the Sixers off of Game 7, in which the Knicks were rested. Philadelphia, I thought matched up well in that game, and they still got blown out. So not a good spot for Cleveland in Game 1, and not a good spot for them in the series. So let's get right to it. If you're going to play it, I would lay it with the New York Knicks here in Game number 1 on Tuesday night. And we have seen a quick money move on the Knicks. Open to 6. It's now up to -7 across the board. Anunoby, he's questionable. He missed the last 2 games for New York, but they still played well without him at times this year. He is questionable. Really don't know if he's going to go or not. He's had plenty of time to heal. Would not be shocked if he's back, but they've been serviceable without him. The key players in this game are going to be Brunson and Cat, Karl-Anthony Towns. We'll get to the player props here in a moment. But I do like the Knicks in Game 1. It's a very difficult spot for Cleveland, having to win Game 7, actually losing Game 6 at home Friday, traveling to Detroit Game 7, outright underdog win, and now traveling to New York for Tuesday. So it's a third different city in 5 days, while the Knicks have been staying at home, rested and recovering and practicing all along. And rest does not equal rust late in the postseason. That's a myth. Teams with extended layoffs against a team on a short turnaround, especially when they're the better team like New York, have actually been very profitable with plays. And New York fits over a 60% playoff ATS angle that I've used for decades now. I like the Knicks here in Game 1, -7, whether Anunoby goes or not. Also like the Knicks in the series, obviously -250, -260 is pretty pricey. You could get that down to -1.5, -120 for the game spread. Basically, that would mean as long as the Knicks do not win it in Game 7, you're going to cash at a pick-em price, or you could just split the difference, put half a unit on each. But I like the Knicks in the series. As I mentioned earlier, teams off back-to-back Game 7 wins have won just 1 out of 5 series following. And I think the Knicks are the better team. In fact, overall this season, better offensive efficiency and the better defensive efficiency ratings compared to Cleveland. And the Cavaliers' offense ticked up a bit when picking up James Harden at the start of February from the LA Clippers in that massive trade. But their defense got worse, and their net rating got worse. Cleveland's actually been a weaker statistical team, especially defensively, with Harden in the lineup. And is that a surprise? Of course it's not. Harden is a defensive liability. He is a great shooter. Not going to hold that against him. Hitting over 43% from 3 since joining the Cavs a couple months ago. He's had an excellent playoffs. And here's what's crazy. He was just 2 for 10 from the field in Game 7 on Sunday, and they blew out the Pistons. But then again, I guess that makes sense because, once again, they're better without Harden. So if James Harden steps up and gets in the way here in Game 1, which I think he will, Harden very rarely doesn't go 2 straight games without scoring. It's not in his nature. By the way, he had a 6-to-1 assist to turnover ratio in Game 7. That is where he helps the team, is when he's distributing, taking good shots, and somewhat getting back on D. That's a big ask for the 36-year-old. But I think Harden rears his ugly beard in this game and causes a problem. That's another reason I like the Knicks in Game 1 and in the series overall. As far as the total, we've seen some money come in on the over. It opened around 215, 216 on Sunday night, and it's quickly been bet up to 216.5 and 217s in a lot of spots now. I would agree with that move. As I just said earlier, I think Harden is a defensive liability, but I think he will look to get his on offense. Also, as I alluded earlier, I think there's going to be some matchup edge problems against Karl-Anthony Towns. He's a big that can shoot the three. Allen and Mobley, good size down low. And they did bang well at times against Detroit, although the Pistons had a pretty good points in the paint edge in those first 6 games until just falling apart in Game 7. We'll see if Allen and Mobley are as comfortable guarding the perimeter, though. And I think Karl-Anthony Towns could have a pretty nice game here in game number 7, or game number 1 in this 7-game series. Brunson, of course, is the odds-on favorite to be the MVP in the series. The Knicks are a minus 250 favorite to win it. Brunson is minus 165 to be the Eastern Conference MVP, Eastern Conference Finals. I think there's some value, though, with Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns, 10-1. You got Mitchell, by the way, at 2-1, Harden at 22-1. If you think Cleveland can get it done, maybe there's some value with Harden. I don't think it happens. But then again, as I just said, they're better when he doesn't play well. So I guess that makes sense. It's going to be Mitchell if Cleveland gets it done. But I think the Knicks win this series. So, yes, Brunson is the obvious choice. But, hey, maybe a little sprinkle on Karl-Anthony Towns at 10-1 because I think he could have a big series. And, hey, we'll fast forward to some player props because I'm talking about him now. I like Karl-Anthony Towns overs in Game 1, especially 3-point shots maybe made or attempted, whatever you want to mix up there. I think he's going to take some outside looks. He's not going to bang as much down low against Mobley and Allen, the bigs, the trees for Cleveland, but it's going to open up the perimeter. So if Anthony Towns is hitting those threes, his point prop will probably get over, but you could also just play made threes over, or better yet, 3-point attempts over. Then you don't even have to worry about him making them. I think he will make some of them. He's a great shooter. He's won the NBA 3-point contest multiple times. It's basically a 7-footer, which is insane. That's modern basketball for you right there. But Karl-Anthony Towns, 3-point shots attempted over, if you can find that prop, is a sneaky way to play his edge on Tuesday in game number 1. Brunson rested, should be ready to go, never fading him. Harden, as I said, wouldn't be shocked to see him take more shots and maybe try to get his. I don't think that'll help the Cavs, but Harden, I would probably only play over as far as points, and that maybe hurts Mitchell a little bit. The Knicks defense is good but not great. They're a better offensive team, so that's why I do like the over in this game. And obviously, if I like Knicks and over in Game 1, then we're looking at the team total over. That gets us Knicks team total over 111.5 on Tuesday night as well. Quickly, we'll look at the season series here. I don't want to talk too much about it because Harden did not play in the first 2 games. The Knicks won the first 2 when Harden was not in the lineup. They won by 8 at home in October early in the season. They were actually a home dog in that game, if you recall. They won that one by 8. It landed 230, up and over the 228.5. Then they played again on Christmas. They had that Christmas game on the 25th of December. Knicks at home as a 5-point favorite, won but failed to cover, 126-124, landed 250. That total was 241.5. And then the one game in which Harden was in the lineup, he was picked up once again at the start of February. They did play a game on February 24th, the only game in Cleveland, and the Cavs won by 15 in that game. It was a double revenge spot for them after losing the first 2, and there was really nothing misleading about that win. Cleveland dominated the game. They were up by 20 points, but the Knicks had 8 points in the paint edge still, 46-42, and they had a fast break edge, 9-8. The difference, as you would expect, was 3-point shooting. Knicks were 10 for 37, 27%. Cavs were 13 for 35, 37%. So a 10 percentage point edge, 9-point edge overall in scoring from 3-point range was the difference in that game. Cleveland had their current lineup. That's the only one against the Knicks this year, which they had their current lineup. By the way, Harden had 20 points, took 18 shots. Mitchell was only 5 for 18 shooting, but he got to the free throw line 14 times. Harden did not get to the free throw line at all in that game. 23 and 20 for those two. Jared Allen, 19 points. Mobley, 12. Wade had 11. The starters all had double digits. Tyson off the bench had 12. The Knicks in that game, Brunson, 20 points, only 6 for 19 shooting. Karl-Anthony Towns in that one, 14 points, just 5 for 5, but he only took 1 3. I don't see that happening again. I think he's going to get more perimeter shots. We talked about Anunoby being questionable. He didn't play well in that game. So if he doesn't go in game one, I don't think it hurts. The Knicks might actually help him. He was awful. 2 for 9, 1 for 6 from three, only 5 points in 34 minutes in that loss. Another reason why, whether OG goes or not, I'm not too concerned with my play on the Knicks in game number one in the series. Bridges, only 6 for 17, but he still had 18 points. So Bridges got some good shot attempts in the last meeting. He could be worth a looking over here in game one. And Hart was just 4 for 11. So if the Knicks shoot better, which they did not do in Cleveland, shot only 41%, 27% from three, I think they will be better off in this series. But once again, don't look too much at the regular season matchups. Those first two in October and December was the pre-Harden lineup. So it really is not apples to apples comparison to the current lineups. What are your thoughts? Side, total, player props. How are you attacking game one? How are you attacking the series overall in this 7-game matchup of the Eastern Conference Finals, Knicks and Cavaliers? Drop them in the comments below. I read the comments. I reply back, as do tens of thousands of viewers here on Wager Talk TV. And by the way, include some analysis if you have the time. Take an extra minute or so because we can all learn and earn and win together. The more we all comment, the more we all go back and forth with ideas, strategies, under the radar player props, the more we cash and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And if you're liking these videos, all I ask is a quick thumbs up like. It takes 2 seconds. Click the thumbs up like on both your computer and your mobile device. And if you're on your mobile device, you get a second chance to click. That's the hype button. You get 3 a week. And I much appreciate it if you use it for this video. Hype it up on your mobile device. Click the thumbs up like. And don't forget, subscribe and click the bell here on Wager Talk TV so you'll know when these free play videos are posted each and every day for not only the NBA playoffs, but baseball free play videos throughout the week. And also that Game 2 preview tomorrow night on Wednesday between the Spurs and Thunder. Now, I'm giving you tons of solid information in the videos every day. Sides, totals, player props. Sometimes they make my best bet card, but a lot of times these are light TV leans only. 1% of bankroll would be appropriate. But if you want to know which games make my best bet card, my clients get those every day. And those are my 4% plays, the exact same games I am personally using. And it's so easy. You go to my page, Steve Merril, wagertalk.com, and you check out the best bets each and every day. They're listed there. You also get the bonus free play. That's right. Bonus free play for Tuesday night right now with analysis. And you get there quicker with the code you see on your screen, wt.buzz/SM. And while you're there today on Tuesday, don't forget instant 80% discount because it's $5 Tuesday. Each best bet is just $5 for Tuesday night. NBA and MLB combined. That's an instant 80% discount because it's normally $25 a play. Nope, just $5 tonight because as you see on your screen, it is $5 Tuesday for all of my best bets right now. And also don't forget a bonus free play for Tuesday night. And by the way, that bonus free play, you might want to treat that opinion as a 2% of bankroll because it is truly the last cut, just a bit outside from being a best bet each and every day. Now, the daily packages are great. The single packages for $5 Tuesday is awesome. But we still have some special offers that save you even more and get it down to below $5 a play every day, all sports, all access. 3-day sampler for $49 is still available. That's a great value. Normally 1 day all access is $39. You get the second and third day for just $10 more. So if you want to try out a 3-day all access, it's $49. And by the way, it's stackable. Secret insight, it's stackable. You can buy multiple 3 days for $49 and use them over and over again. Now, a better option, in my opinion, is the 30-day all access, because that gets it down to below $5 a play every day for an entire month. But we're making it even better because we're giving you 10 more days for free. You're getting a 7-day and a 3-day included. So it's 40 days instead of 30. And to make it even better, instant $100 discount. So just $199 complete. 40 days all access for just $199. That gets you through the NBA Finals plus baseball every day. Or if you built that bankroll, if you're ready to take a serious, consistent investment approach, the 1-year all access is by far the best option because it gets it down to not only you talk about $5 a play. How about $3 a day, about $1 a play for all sports, all access? So right now you're getting over an $800 instant discount with the 1 year. It's an $811 instant discount. The reason that exact number, because you see on your screen, it gets it down to exactly $99 a month, $3 a day, about $1 a play. Put that in perspective. Normally each play is $25. Yes, it's $5 for $5 Tuesday. But with this option, you're getting everything for $1 a play for the next 365 days. Complete college and pro football season coming up from start to finish. All of next year's college basketball season from start to finish. All of next year's NBA regular season through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, the final 2 rounds of this year's playoffs, the rest of this year's baseball into next year's baseball. It's a great time to start taking a serious, consistent investment approach and building that bankroll a couple months before football begins here in August. No promo codes needed, whether you get the 3-day, the 1 month, the 1 year, or even the single plays. Everyone's getting the same best bets. If you're my personal client, you're getting the same games I'm using every day. And it's always been that way since I started 30 years ago, August of 1996. That's right. This summer will be my 30th anniversary coming up. And it's always been the same. If I'm using a play, every client gets it. Go get my strong best bets for $5 Tuesday. Get the bonus free play. Check out the special offers. Steve Merril, wagertalk.com. And of course, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM, as you see on your screen. Dan the Man Alexander, our producer, doing a great job as always. Give Dan some love in the comments below, because Dan also reads the comments and Wager Talk replies back. And I also read the comments and reply back. What are your thoughts? Side, total, player props. Who do you like in game one tonight on Tuesday? Drop them in the comments below. Also, who do you have winning the series? Thumbs up, like, and on your mobile device, click the hype button and click subscribe here on Wager Talk TV. Let's get to 250,000 subscribers. We're so close to 250,000. Hey, they can't all be wrong. And also click that bell for instant alerts when my baseball and basketball videos go live each and every day. And you can also get more information on social media as well on X and Instagram at Steve Merril. 2 R's, 1 L. Merril. You see it on your screen. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. At Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV, because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.